Oh, there we go, guys. Oh, that one's nice. Good afternoon, YouTube. It's The Oakster back at it again with another edition of 302 Fishing. Guys, I woke up this morning, it was 19 degrees. I tried to put together a plan for today, and here's my conclusion. I have no plan. So I grabbed 3 rods and my whole tackle box. They got the whole arsenal coming out with me today. So I don't have a select bait that I'm like, I'm going to go to this pond and I'm just going to tear them up. Because as you can tell by the pond behind me, it's froze over. So I'm just going to go and try to find some freed up water and hopefully catch some fish. So that's my goal for today, just to catch some fish. So guys, stay with me and hopefully we get some fish on. All right, guys, so like I told you, I didn't have a plan coming out here. I just kind of went through some things, and I'm gonna go with this mini little flashback, and I switched out the trailer that I have on it. This one here is purple yellow with silver flake. I also have some purple flake in it as well. So we're gonna try this. We're gonna start out with this, and then I also brought my big chatterbait, and I also brought my rattle trap. Well, this seems like just as good a spot as any, guys. So we're gonna see here as soon as I get myself unwrapped. See if we can get us some crappie or something out here. That would be nice. It's nice. I'm over here in this like little cove area, and there is no. It's giving me a little bit of reprieve from the wind. So it's like a bunch of vegetation that sticks out, and I can see there's nothing underneath of it. So it'd be a nice little spot to try to see if there's some crappie hiding underneath. It's funny, I'm standing over here, I can hear wind chimes going off, like these big style wind chimes, and it makes me think of my grandmom's house because she used to have those all the time. That was, get over here. She used to have those old style wind chimes, and it's funny how the small things in life, it just doesn't take very much to trigger a thought in your head, you know. With this wind, no sooner than I said the wind has kind of left me alone, it has showed its ugly head again. All right. Here we go, guys. There we go. I knew it. I felt them. Oh, that's a nice bass. Oh, wow. Got my drag set today. Don't want to lose any. I don't even know if I can be able to get this big old fish up here, to be honest with you. I'm going to try. Let's see if we can get him up. Did not expect to catch him. Not expect to catch a bass. Oh, nice. Nice bass. Nice bass. Look at that. Gone. Swallowed that sucker. He was not messing around, was he? Come on out, buddy. Alright, so here we go, guys. I'm going to go ahead and let him go. Look at that. Nice. Probably about 2 pounds. Nah. That's generous. Let's say about 1.5 pounds. Alright, guys. And first fish of the day, and he gone. So one of the best ways to catch some fish during the winter time, which it's not quite winter yet, but in the fall time, is to find some structure. And I just happened to come across a little bit here. Alright, guys, so I'm going to show you in slow-mo exactly what it is that I'm doing with this flashback. I'm letting it fall to the bottom here, okay, all the way to the bottom, and there's the line, just went slack, so it's pretty deep out there. I'm just going to pop it up. That's all I'm doing. Just popping it up. Here we go, guys. Oh man, I had another bite. See that? Just rise and fall. Rise and fall. There we go. There we go, guys. Nice. As soon as I came over to a little fresh piece of water here. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to turn this. Oh, he's nice. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to turn this guy. You might get ready to watch me lose this fish. Come on, baby. There he is, right there, you see him? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. All right. Not as big as the other ones were, but so, boy, that thing fought like a tank. Golly. It's funny, I just came over to a little new fresh little piece of water here, and I started doing the same thing I did earlier. I'm just jigging that flashback. Usually I reel it at a pretty slow pace. Now I don't even reel it at all until I rise it up. I'll bring it off the bottom, reel it in, so it does this, and it comes across, and it comes across, and I just keep letting it bounce off the bottom. So very untraditional way to use a bladed bait, but it's working for us today. He gone. Alright guys, so I had to go ahead and retie my line from that last bass that I just caught. It got caught in these little shrubs right here, and I was filling my line. It's habit. I always do this after I catch a fish. And sure enough, I felt a little like it was frayed. So I decided to stop, retie. On today's like today, guys, the conditions are absolutely miserable. The wind's blowing. You know, your fish are far and few in between. So it's just imperative that you make sure that you retie, so you guys, when you do get that maybe 3, 4, or 5 pounder on there, you don't lose it, and you make your fishing trip worth its while. Now I'm just going to throw it out. We'll let it sink. I'm going to give it plenty of line out. There you go. I'm going to let it sink to the bottom, and I'm just going to slow reel it back. See if that might be. I haven't tried that yet, so mostly because it's hard to, it won't hold bottom very well, this wind. As soon as it hits that line, it just pulls that bait. So let's go see what we can do with this bad boy. It's my favorite lipless crankbait. It's Bagley's. Oh, holy crap. Jesus. Dang. You guys see that? This wind is howling out here, boy. Oh, there we go. Oh, felt like I had a hit. I don't know. There might be some structure on the bottom in there. Let me try again here. That was a good cast. I didn't feel it that time. There we go. That's where it was before. A little bit past it. There it is, guys. There he is. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Come here. Mouthful. Mouthful. Nice. I'm gonna explain this to you guys here in just a sec. As soon as I get all these hooks out of his mouth. All right. First things first. This one, and then we're gonna go ahead and do this one. I knew something come up and hit it. All right. Beauty. Another little fat chunk. He's scarred up a little bit. Look at that. Nice. So, real quick, if you guys notice, I always change out that front treble hook from like that metallic treble hook in the back to a red. It gives it like a bleeding effect. So I always do this every time I get any kind of. I do it on my crankbaits. I do it on my lipless crankbaits and my rattle traps. So, look, God, these fish are fat right this time of year, man. All right. Thank you very much, sir. And she gone. Oh, there we go. Another one. There's another one. Look at this. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to bring this bass back around here. Sorry about that, guys. That way I don't lose him. He's a nice size, too. He's going to come off. If you come off, that's my own fault. Boom. Yes, sir. I'll get it out of your face and get you on your way. Again, guys, lipless crankbait. Look at that. A lipless crankbait. Change out that front treble hook to a red. Beautiful. See, it's already getting that red in the roof of their mouth. You see that? Already getting that red. All right. Okay. Thank you very much. And till next time. He's gone. So I like how that last one just worked out. I caught it out there deep and I just walked it over here to where I can actually get at it. So we're gonna try to duplicate it, do the same exact thing. Boy, this lipless crankbait, I told you guys it bailed me out of some episodes in the past. All right, guys, so I'm gonna make off of me. I'm gonna make a couple more casts here with this Livingston crankbait, or lipless crankbait, and we're gonna go ahead and move on down. That's cold. Cold and miserable. Lord have mercy. That wind is jacking me up. Oh, there we go, guys. Oh, that one's nice. Get him turned. That's a giant. That's a giant. That's a giant. He's huge. Wear him down first. And oh, it just came out of his side too. Oh man. My feet are getting to get wet. That's okay, they're already wet though, so it's okay. Yes! Oh man, look, I had him hooked in the side of the mouth here. Look at that, it came right out of here, and somehow he still hooked himself. Wow! What a giant! Look at that, boom! Nice! All right. Look at the size of this bass, guys. 4.5, 5 pounds easily. Don't have my scale on me, so I'm going to have to guesstimate here. That sucker's beautiful though. Look at that. Giant on a Livingston lipless crankbait. Crawfish colored. I switched out the front treble with a metallic color and put a red on it, and boy, we are just tearing them up. Just, gosh, man. I miss this so much. Mwah. And that giant is gone. All right, that's it, guys. It's over. Yes, we were able to put together a pretty good episode. Whew. My feet are freezing right now. You guys seen that last big old bass I caught? I reached down to pick it up. Water came up over my, completely submerged my feet underneath the water, all the way up past my ankles. So I'm pretty miserable right now. A couple of talking points from today. The lipless crankbait. I switched out that front treble hook with a red one. It was metallic. I took it off, switched it out with a red. Dan and I strongly believe that red makes a big difference when it comes to bait choices. I don't care if you're using a lizard. Okay, if you're Texas rigging a lizard, use a red hook. Switch out your treble hooks, put red on. If you're using a spinnerbait, that one hook that runs through your spinnerbait, paint it red. Guys, I'm telling you, red makes a difference, and it will totally change your hookup ratio. You'll see, just try it. Dan and I have tested it summer in and summer out, and fall, winter, we've tried them all, and it just, they produce. So the Bagleys, that worked for me today, and also the flashback. I used the flashback in a way I've never presented it before. I slowed it down and I bounced it off the bottom. I would throw it out, I'd bounce it, or I'd jig it a couple of times, I'd reel it in. Jig it a couple of times, reel it in. You guys seen, that's when I was picking them up as it on the fall. So, man, I've never presented it that way before, so today I actually learned something. I took something away from this episode, as we always hope you guys take stuff from the episodes that we put out. If you guys are liking the material that we're putting out, check these videos off right here. These videos are awesome. Guys, we put a lot of time, a lot of effort in them, and I know you can learn something from them. I'm miserable, I'm cold, I gotta go home, get a shower. I'm gonna leave you with this. Guys, like, subscribe, turn on notifications so the next time Thunder and I have a chance to bring you a video, you get updated as soon as it drops. Until next time, fish on.